Wait, Capcom did a Link to the Zelda game?
Not kinda, sorta, not really. What Capcom did was they bought the studio that Nintendo hired to do this.
Oh, fair enough. Was it a power play or just an accident?
I'm thinking it was just an accident, but what ends up happening is that they kind of just buy them, and the third game that is supposed to happen just doesn't.
What could I possibly find? Cheese! Glowing cheese. Wait a minute, they aren't supposed to float like that.
They're really not.
And now I'll send Link to another dimension!
It's literally just a country down the street.
Oh. The Triforce works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, it reincarnated all the gods. Welcome everyone to Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. I'm here, Sice here, and we're going to play this till completion.
Hooray! 2001. God, this game is old. Do kids today know what a Game Boy Advanced is?
This isn't a Game Boy Advance game.
It's not?
No.
Color?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh well. To another dimension!
Accept our quest, hero.
We aren't asking, we're telling. Wait, where's the background? Okay. Help! That was frightening. I was suddenly attacked. Thank you, traveler. What is your name? Grim, is it? I see a triangle on your... on the back of your left hand. What is that sign of Hyrulean hero? It must be why the beast fled. I am Ippa, nurse to Hyrule's Princess Zelda. I'm looking for a singer named Neighbor. Well, you helped me, Look, Grim. I'd be safer with you nearby. Wait, Ah! Get out of my party! I didn't say anything! Oh, that's it! This rock will have the triangle on it. Could you move this rock for me, Grim? I'll just be useless in the background here. I can't do it.
Yeah, something's not right with you, lady. Plus, it's a rock, and there's just like a small little fence there. You can walk around it.
Thank you, let's go. Yeah, there's a singer. That was quick. No, I have to hear Nair's song. How charming. Shh, can't hear Nair's song. Huh? Nair is the best singer in Labrian.
Labrina.
La la la.
Oh yeah, we're not in Hyrule anymore.
We
that's
are in
the
another
thing
dimension.
now.
Sit here and listen. How charming.
It's just that we're not in Hyrule anymore. We get so the storyline behind this is that there were 3 games commissioned by Nintendo for for the Game Boy Color.
You're Hyrule's messengers. Aren't you? Ippa and Grim, right? A bird brought message of your arrival. His name is Ralph. My name is Ralph. I'm an old friend of Nair's. We're counting on you. Thank you. You've come all this way for Hyrule, correct? From Hyrule, correct? Pleased to meet you. I'm Nehru. I've been very worried about hearing that Liebely would face many evil troubles. Don't worry, Nehru. I'm here. I'll chase away the beasts that comes near you. Sorry, Grim. But I'll need you. I'm sorry, Grim. Ralph is always like this when it comes to me. But I feel that something evil is approaching. Just as Ralph claims.
She's obviously evil.
Clearly.
She's blue. But anyway, so this whole thing is Nintendo commissioned 3 games, right?
Yep.
And when Nintendo commissioned those 3 games for the Game Boy Color, they kind of all just went into, well, we're going to do a series of games that can all fit into each other. Mm-hmm. And they managed to do 2 of them. This being the first one, and Oracle of the Seasons being the second one.
Thank you, Grim. I am your god now. You allowed me to pass through the sacred barrier.
You know that's a woman, right?
I've been waiting for this moment. And I am Verna, sorceress of shadows.
Okay. Blah, 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 really, really evil. So when they tried to make the 3rd game, they figured out that they had enough problems connecting the first 2 games, so the 3rd game just didn't happen. And so the Miracle Seed of Courage just is lost to time.
Oh.
Yeah. And there's going to be a lot of talk.
But you have to have 3 for the Triforce to work properly.
Oh, Feyor is here. Feyor is around. She does stuff. Like she's in the Chamber of Secrets early, but you don't really do anything with her as much as you just hope that she's there.
Oh.
Yeah, and so all the oracles are named after the 3 goddesses and things like that. So it's going to get weird because you don't get any of those spells. And now she goes into the past and starts ruining things.
As do most villains that go into any time in history.
She turned dude into an old man. Erased monkeys from existence.
My god, that's evil.
And then turned this kid to stone, I think? He like turns into stone like right in front of his grandma. Use you to get in here? Yeah, Ralph. I understand that. I'm kind of an idiot that way.
Oh, don't you know? I release evil on a regular basis, so I have something to do.
This is not that link.
It's not?
I really wish it was. No, this link is the link that keeps getting pulled places to do things. So how familiar are you with the Zelda timeline?
Not very.
Okay, so Ocarina of Time kind of splits the Zelda timeline into 3 different possible futures.
Oh. It's a Fate Stay Night situation then.
Sorta. Kinda. So, either the hero wins, and they protect the Sacred Realm. The hero wins, and Ganon is sealed there. away from all time, or the hero loses. Those are the only 3 options. If the hero wins, there's 1 track that you go down, like, I think that's the Majora's Mask storyline and everything like that.
And the world's doomed anyway because of Moon.
Right, and spirit tracks and stuff like that. Those are the hero wins track. We're on the hero loses track.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, this is after Ocarina of Time where the hero is defeated. So, that Link was killed.
Whoops.
And so this Link showed up. This is the same Link from A Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, A Link Between Worlds now. Yeah, this guy. Because all of those have the same Link, apparently.
Well, on the plus side, it sounds like he has a lot of experience under his belt, so... Oh. Hooray.
What?
A wooden sword.
You know what?
The world from evil.
Sometimes you just need a club, man.
Yeah, it's fair. Remember to speak softly, or not at all.
And just carry a stick?
Yep.
Alright. Now, I finally have that Zelda feel, because I can do stuff now.
Yay.
Which means a lot of cutting trees.
So, we didn't understand if you didn't move that rock, the universe would be fine.
Kinda, sorta.
That's stupid.
Nehru would be safe, but there is another oracle that you have to deal with. Basically, the problem is that there's 2 terrible things happening at the same time.
And you only caused one of them.
You caused both, but...
Wow.
Yeah, you caused both of them simultaneously. Thank you for the achievement. In one section, you kind of get Nehru kidnapped, which is this problem, and in the other one, you kind of get Din kidnapped, which is the other problem. And you have to save both of them, and then Zelda gets kidnapped. So, yeah.
Well, it's refreshing to know she didn't get kidnapped first.
Well, remember, this is the storyline where everyone died, like where Ganon kind of wins.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
this is the second time you get to basically beat up Ganon. Alright, what does that ring do?
Probably not much. It's called the Ring of Friendship. I assume you can talk to somebody and they'll be your friend?
I mean, that's the first ring that we got, so... And this is the actual quest. Blah 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 blah.
Gotta go talk to trees, because apparently they know everything. Oh god, it's Kawaii as shit!
Remember the Deku tree? Remember how that was a thing? Apparently, there's a race of these trees.
Huh.
I didn't, I thought the Great Deku Tree was, special in Zelda. No! There's a race of giant talking trees that live for a very, very long time.
Tree-chan is upset.
Tree-chan is being erased from time.
Oh, that is upsetting.
Because people went back in time and murdered her.
No.
Don't... that's the most ruthless thing I could think of. You go back in time and murder someone, so their current time just like feels all of the pain from being erased from existence.
I feel like every time we murder Hitler, it always makes the timeline worse.
Which is why people don't do that anymore.
The past is grim.
Thank you for the fun. I do like how
dead. What?
I do like how they did. Yeah, they sent monsters back to murder her.
Steal this pickaxe.
Oh, okay. Gotta get a shovel. Look, man, it's like the first thing you have to go do. You have to go get a shovel. And I don't have money. I don't know if I get a boomerang in this game.
This is a weird timeline.
So you go to this place. This guy just likes it dark. I don't know why.
Emo kids back in Hyrule.
Oh, that's the postman. Okay, so yeah, you don't get a boomerang. You get something a lot better than a boomerang.
The hook shots?
No, you get a blowgun. Gotta take care of that. Gotta go take care of that, or else we'll be...
You gotta plant an apricorn so you can get a better Pokebrew.
You are not wrong. You give me a shovel? Give me a shovel.
Is there not a hardware store in this town? Give me a damn shovel.
Tower being built by the heavens of Order of Queen Ambi.
I guess Queen Ambi isn't actually Queen Ambi.
No, I'm pretty sure she's Queen Ambi. Nehru's just running around messing stuff up. Like, Nehru has somehow stopped time in the past. So, like, the day... So it's, like, constantly daytime.
Oh.
And so, no one can go to sleep because in daytime, everyone works on this doomed tower.
Wasn't the plot to Tower of Duraga?
What do you mean?
Oh no, that was already built.
Yeah, this is more or less... This tower is there. So, why she's building this tower is weird. Because Queen Ambi wanted this tower built because her... what am I doing? She wanted this tower built because the love of her life went out to sea and didn't come back.
And she wants him to be able to see his way back through a giant lighthouse.
Basically. Problem is, Nehru... There it is. Nehru has gone in and just done things while being possessed that makes her want to build this tower day and night. And that's just no good.
Paranoia and grief.
Yep. And that's just no good. You can't do that. So
I mean, when you play politics, you have to be in the game to play it.
That would be true if this was not a monarchy.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, there are lots of politics in monarchies, but it's mostly between dukes.
Nobility is problematic. Nothing. You also need a lot of money in this game. Plant.
Ganon won. The economy's in a wreck. Need all them rupees that are buried underground, apparently.
Okay.
Wait a minute. If you bring currency from the past into the present and spend it, doesn't that cause troubles with the timeline?
It would, if this wasn't a fantastical place that inflation doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so now I have a shovel. Which means...
What if you started a bank account with compound interest, and then went to the future, and...
That's a Fry maneuver, sir. And that didn't work out well for Fry either.
Yes, it did. He just f***ed it up because he's Fry.
Again, it didn't work out well for Fry either.
That's...
Those things always confuse me because they're not known as bats. Get off me! In Zelda?
Yeah, what are they known as?
Keys!
Like, K-I?
K-E-Y-E-S.
Does Japan have bats?
Yes!
Why are they... Oh, whatever.
I don't know why they're called keys. Because this is
Instead
a
of
key.
keys. Can I put a key in the key?
No, I think that would murder it. And that's not okay.
You just hit them with wooden swords and murdered them.
Do as I say, not as I do. Because I'm also going to be stealing a lot of stuff. And doing a lot of stuff that really isn't heroic in this game.
Yeah.
Because this is a Zelda game. And
I'm not so much a hero as a vagabond that is destined to keep finding magical powers.
One dead skull, two dead skulls.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Yeah. No! Give me that. Zelda block. There's Zelda block puzzles, man.
I know, but who arbitrarily sets up these puzzles to open doors?
Everyone.
Chin, you're a baby.
Yeah, she's getting murdered. We just show up just in the nick of time to stop her from being murdered.
Hit him with a shovel.
I think I'm just going to stab him with a sword, but...
Oh no, she's gonna fall in love with you. I've seen this plot line. Childhood friend comes back to the present. You look exactly like I remember from childhood. I loves you.
Yeah, that's going to happen here. But, on a side note, she's a tree. So... I mean, I guess I could love a tree, but...
It's like, I feel like in a fantasy setting that never stops anyone. Yep.
I'm gonna need you to have legs. Legs. I don't know. It might be weird, though.
Mommy, Daddy, why does that elf and tree love each other? Well, you know how Mommy and Daddy love each other. The tree and that elf are just like us.
This is how you get dryads.
Oh, yeah. Dangerous things.
Like, when satyrs and nymphs love each other, you get dryads. That's how you get dryads. I promised what? I didn't promise anything.
In all fairness, satyrs love anything that moves.
Yeah... No, kinda. Sort of not. By a threat of what? I am listening to you. I can't not listen to you. Your
What
quest's
I say,
important.
Baka? Not like I like you or anything.
Oh, God. That's the last thing I need, a tsundere tree that controls my fate.
I mean, it's better than chunks of triangles that are made of goddess.
That's the weird thing about this. The goddesses are not really triangles.
I thought their power was condensed in the Triforce pieces.
That's the stuff that they left behind. But in this series, they're people. Like, Nehru right there, who controls all of time, is almost essentially the goddess Nehru, who, like, breathed life into the world or something.
And she kind of forgot.
Well, she's just reincarnated as an oracle.
Oh, yeah.
At least that's how I usually got it, but, you know, things happen. Yay!
Fire? Fire!
So you remember the lantern in A Link to the Past, right?
I do.
This
Thing
takes...
they used for like the first subsection and then never again.
This replaces that.
Wait, monkeys exist again.
Hit
There's
things
one.
bees. Where's never gone to? I can't jump in rhythm. Okay. So no more Nehru songs. I did not mean to burn that piece of... There.
Fire!
2.
This place looks horribly haunted. Why are you in it?
Because this is where they decided to put the first essence of time. Basically, a thing of condensed time that does things. Thank you,
children.
kids. Thank you, children.
Yeah, there's always a stronger sword in the graveyard.
I don't think I get the Master Sword in this game.
Oh, was it destroyed?
No, I think I just get a different weapon. Because the thing that those kids were talking about is a, like, fetch quest from, like, that spans the entire game. You know those kind of things?
Yeah.
Where you're just like, hey, you got this, now you can trade for that, type deals. Yeah, it's one of those. But I have to beat the dungeon first. How long? What time? What's our time?
We're at 33 minutes, roughly. According to the audio track.
Alright. Well, we'll get to the first dungeon and then call it. This series is going to be really long. But welcome to Spirit's Grave, everybody.
Well, time to desecrate graves, like a real hero does.
We'll see you guys next time.